Hello, I'm Mick and I'm on another lazy walk around wherever I happen to find myself, and I find myself today in South Hobart, and this is the Rivulet track that goes along beside the Hobart Rivulet. And rivulet, of course, meaning small rivulet. So this track actually starts down in the city of Hobart at the top of Collins Street, but I'm not starting there just because it's impossible to park there. There is a car park, but it's one of those car parks where you're not allowed to park. They're very strict. If you leave a car there, then somebody comes and sets it on fire. No, it's more likely that it gets towed away. People aren't setting cars on fire in the middle of Hobart. That's more of a New Norfolk thing. They're not setting cars on fire in New Norfolk either. Although if you've got a pizza shop. So there was a sign back there that said, please clean up after your dog. And I do that. Because, you know, I'll come home and there'll just be dishes left in the sink and clothes all over the floor. It's almost like Denver doesn't even care. Here we have what looks like an art installation. But it's actually a kid's play thing. And I think all kids should be able to play on art. So I'm just going past the female factory where all of the females in Hobart were made. Not anymore though, it's a ruin. Ever since manufacturing moved offshore, we don't have any females made here. They're all made in China now. So part of the female factory thing, which of course was a prison for females who were transported here as convicts in 18. So we have here this statue of a pregnant lady, and it always gets decorated with flowers and stuff. They've given her a nice scarf because it's winter in Hobart, a bit cold, keep her nice. I kind of like that there's a little bit of respect. So the female factory behind me, they've done up the ruins over the years. Done up the ruins. Well, they've made the ruins less ruined. So this is actually, it's quite cool. I mean, it's horrible. The place is horrible. We've got a lot of horrible places in Tasmania. I don't know why I keep coming to them, but I'm just fascinated. I like looking at things. It's not a crime. Actually, sometimes it is. Vote salmon out. I agree. I don't know why we elected them in the first place. I mean, why we let fish have any sort of government powers is beyond me. There's a lot of old houses on this particular bit of the walk. I do like these ones over here that have got slate roofs, and it's got the kind of moss just growing on the roof. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it. So I've just walked past a place that had a no stadium sticker on the mailbox, along with like no advertising material. So it does sound like at some point somebody tried to deliver a stadium to that house, and they're like, but we can't have this happen again. We better put a sticker up. Also in Cascade Gardens, we have this water catchment thing. We used to ride BMXs in here. You couldn't ride a bike in there today Unless it was one of those water bike things that they have at like seaside resorts and stuff with big water wheels. You know, if you rode one of them in there, you'd look like a bit of a cock, so I'd just leave it alone. So behind me is the iconic Cascade Brewery building. Lovely building. Burnt down in the bushfires in 1967, but they've patched it up quite a bit since then. So that, my friends, is the end of my lazy walk up the Rivulet track. Thanks for coming with me as I walked around. Bye.